Good morning, Coach Jason Capson, Treadmill Talks. Today, we're going to talk about excuses. Because in my line of work, and over the last 30 years or so in doing this kind of work, I have heard every excuse known to man as to why people cannot exercise, why they can't eat properly, why they can't drink the water. The best one I don't like the taste of water. What? Now I know there's some water that's bad, there's some water that's, don't like the taste of water. So I've literally heard every single excuse known to man. And you know, you can tell someone anything you want. I mean, you look at the marketing and the stuff that's going on online, and what trainers will tell people, and what YouTube tells people, and what Facebook tells people, and what magazines tell people, the TV tells people, you know, take these pills and you will lose this much weight. Follow this diet plan and you will lose this much weight. Do this and you will lose this much weight. Here's what I know for a fact. Any diet on earth works. Any diet. Every single diet on earth works. For every person that complains about the keto diet and says that the keto diet sucks, there's 1,000 people that follow the keto diet, that love it, that swear by it, that say it's the greatest thing on earth. The same way that for every person that swears that isogenics sucks, there are 1,000 of the isogenics cult people who swear that it does work. The same way paleo worked and the CrossFitters went nuts if anyone said that the paleo diet didn't work. For every diet that doesn't work, there's 1 million people or 1,000 people, or there's lots of people that say that it works. That's the problem, especially today with social media. You get one person that trashes a diet that someone's on, and that person and their entire cult comes after you. Like it's just madness. It's just incredible what happens if someone says something to the effect of a powder is not whole food. In order to claim that you are a whole food diet, or that your diet is a whole food based, and then you're pushing powders and saying that that is a whole food powder, it's a silly statement. There's a lot of powder companies that say that suggest that they're powders because of science, that their powders are just as nutritious as eating whole foods. Now we know, those of us in the industry know that your body digests food a specific way, and the digestion of whole foods is very, very complex, very, very intricate, and very important. And people are forgetting about that. There's a lot of things that happen from the second you put a whole food into your mouth to the time it gets digested into your body. Science proves that ingesting powders is different. Your body absorbs and digests them very, very differently. The quality of nutrients found in powders, any powder, is not the same as the nutrients found in the whole food. Just that simple. It's just the truth. Now, can you get healthier following a powder plan? Yes. If you're morbidly obese and you're on a powder plan and you lose 50 pounds, chances are you're probably going to be a little healthier. The problem is it sustainable long term? No, it's not. The same way for most people, the same reason for most people that keto is not sustainable, the same reason that paleo is not, the same way that any extreme diet isn't sustainable long term. Now here's the thing. Excuses are as rampant as there's more excuses than there are diet plans, let's just say that. And here's the thing. Those of you that see my laptop, I have a laptop that I use for my presentations and when I'm doing my talks and things and for work. It just says no more excuses. That's what it says on the laptop, on the top, on the screen, on the case, the cover. No more excuses, because I've heard them all. Because when someone says, I can't do it because I've got children at home. For every person that says that, I can show you at least, I don't know, 1,000 women that I know, that I've trained, that I've coached, that I've helped over the years, maybe not 1,000, but a lot, with children at home who manage to lose weight, keep it off, get healthier than they've ever been in their life at any age. For every person that says, well, I travel for work. Well, let me tell you a little story. You guys love my stories. I wanted to prove a point this last transformation that I did, because I knew that I would be traveling during this transformation. And I had to travel across the country while I was on the tail end of this transformation challenge that I entered. And I had to travel literally from the East Coast to the West Coast. And when I got there, I was staying at a beautiful, beautiful resort, the Malcolm Hotel. The Hotel Malcolm Resort Spa. The Malcolm. It's beautiful. In Canmore, Alberta. And when I got there, the plan was for me to have my luggage. I had pre-packed 12 containers with food, cooked food that was already ready to go. And I put it in a bag with ice packs. And I got it all prepared and I put it in my luggage. And that was the plan, that I was going to eat those during my time there, and I was going to supplement it with, I was going to go to the grocery store and pick up a couple of extra things to supplement that diet, such as baby spinach and some different things like that. Maybe pick up some potatoes to microwave some potatoes. Anyways, I got to the hotel and they had lost my luggage. Air Canada had lost my luggage. By the time the luggage arrived, the food was rotten, it was gone, it was done. And I could have easily, there's my excuse, there's the excuse. A, I'm traveling, got no time. B, my luggage is gone and all the food's ruined. So I had every excuse in the world to stop, to quit, to tap out. Instead, what I did is I went down to the front desk and I asked the lady who was working there if I might be able to talk to the chef at the hotel restaurant. She set me up with the chef. The chef came to my aid. He asked me what I needed. He asked me what was going on. I told him the situation. He prepared me was it 6? It was more than that. Anyways, he prepared me a bunch of beautifully baked chicken breasts with no butter, no oil, no anything extra, and about 30 baked potatoes. Again, no butter, no salt, no oils, nothing. Just perfect the way I needed them to finish my prep. And he gave them to me. There was a little gym in the hotel. Went to the gym almost every single day. Did my fasted cardio, did some weights, and I managed to do the conference with everybody there who was having a great time, and they were drinking and partying and eating all kinds of food. This was an all-inclusive, I could have eaten anything I wanted to. I could have drank as much as I wanted to. I could have done anything I wanted to. It was all included. And I drank water the whole time. I followed my program. I had a blast. Met all kinds of people. Gave possibly the best keynote speech, presentation talk I've ever given in my life. So, no excuses. No excuses. When you're traveling, you can figure it out. Oh, I forgot to say, because you're probably doing some math, you're there for a week, you only have that many meals, you only have 6 chicken. Before I went, I had contacted a company called Live Fit and had them prepare some custom meals for me. It's a food prep company. And I had them prepare some meals for me ahead of time with my rice and my chicken breast and my rice and my beef. And that was delivered halfway through the week to the hotel, had it delivered, and I had my meals for the rest of the week. Every day, all day. Perfectly planned, perfectly done. Didn't cost me any more than it would have cost me to eat at home. So it was perfect. Where there's a will, there's a way. If you really want something badly enough, you will figure it out. It's the same thing as what's happening right now. It's funny, the CEO of PropertyGuys.com, Ken LeBlanc, made a statement yesterday that's very, very true. This, what's happening right now, and it's unfortunate what's going on, we're all part of it, and we all have decisions to make, and we can all make choices every single day. Some of us are going to choose to put our head in the sand and watch Netflix and eat crappy food, comfort foods to make us feel a little better. We're going to sink into depression. We're going to let the negativity build up in our bodies. And we're going to come out of this unhealthier than we were going into it. We're going to come out of this weight gain, depressed, mental strain, stress, physical, mental, emotionally a wreck. A lot of people will come out of this like that. Then there's other folks who are in the exact same situation, working from home. You know, my question is, sidebar, my question is, I wonder how many relationships will be severed because of this. I wonder how many relationships will become stronger because of this, because you're stuck in the house. If you're in a relationship, you're stuck in the house with that person as a rule. But I wonder how many relationships will be severed because of Corona. I wonder how many marriages will end because of Corona. And I wonder how many marriages and relationships will be stronger. Again, I think it's a choice. I think you can choose your battles. I think you can choose your mindset. For sure, not think I know. You can choose your mindset. Because there's going to be some people who come out of this who have chosen to do fasted cardio, who have chosen to make time in their day to exercise as a priority, non-negotiable. I'm taking an hour for me, and I'm going and I'm working out the end. I'm going outside by myself, walking, staying away from people, and I'm getting my exercise in. Non-negotiable. There's going to be those same people who choose to order food. There's vegetable and fruit companies. I know there's some locally here, and I'm sure there's some in every city across, every town across this country. There are people that are doing, local companies that are doing home deliveries. And we're going to be ordering some vegetables and fruits from a local company. And when it gets here, we're going to scrub it down. We're going to wash it all, make sure it's good, make sure it's safe. And we're going to support local, and we're going to eat healthy. We have a butcher who makes hormone-free beef, hormone-free chickens, free-range chickens. And we have them delivering meat to us this weekend. They deliver. And again, we're going to clean it, make sure it's all, I mean, it's frozen, so it should be fine. But still, we're going to be safe. We're going to pay them ahead of time, and they're going to leave it on the front porch. And we're going to eat clean, healthy foods. But again, there are some people who are going to choose takeout. There are some people who are going to choose delivery. There are some people who are going to choose comfort snacks and foods every single night. And again, all you're doing is kicking yourself when you're down, when you do that. All you're doing is making it worse. If you were already borderline depressed or borderline stressed before Corona came along, then Corona comes along, you're stuck in your house, you're eating junk food all day long, you're not exercising, you're not releasing those good endorphins, you're going to be 5 times worse than you were when you're going in. But as this video states, no excuses. Stop with the excuses. You're not too busy, you're not too old, you're not too out of shape, you're not too young, you're not too good looking, you're not too ugly, you're not too fat, you're not too lean, you're not too every excuse, you're not too female, you're not too male, you're not too, I've heard it all. I'm sick of the excuses. I'll start tomorrow. No, you won't. Start today. There's nothing stopping you from starting right this second. Nothing stopping you except you. Get out of your own way. No more excuses to put your health on the back burner. If anything, this coronavirus should teach us all that we need to take our health more seriously. We need to take care of ourselves. We need to take care of our planet. We need to take care of each other. That's the lesson here. That's one of them for sure. Take care of your health. Do it now. If you're strong and healthy and vibrant and full of positive energy and you get this, you're probably going to fight it. You're probably going to be okay at the end. You're probably going to get through it. I talked to one of the leading experts in infectious diseases. He's the leading expert in our province. And he said, someone like you, Jason, I mean, you get this, you're going to be fine. You'll fight it, you'll get through it. That's a fact. There's other people who aren't so lucky. Now, that's kind of a blanket statement. I'm glad he said that to me. It made me feel good for about 5 seconds. But the fact of the matter is I work hard at this. I have no excuses. There is no excuses, especially right now. Get up a little earlier. Get it done. Everyone's talking about how bored they are and they got so much time in their hands now and they're stuck at home. Right, there you go. Now's the time. No excuses. Set up a little gym using bands. Set up a little gym. You don't even need equipment. There's videos online of people exercising with shopping bags. Get some shopping bags, canvas shopping bags. Fill them up with stuff. Do curls with them. Do your laterals with them. Do squats with them. Do lunges with them. Do deadlifts with them. You can do all kinds of body weight exercises. You can stretch. You can move. You can go up and down the stairs by 2. You can do all kinds of things. Whew! Pumped up. But what you can't do is have more excuses. No more excuses. Figure it out. Download some videos. Do some Pilates. Do some karate. Do some yoga. Do some whatever you like. But move that body. Drink the water. I don't like the taste of water. Well, suck it up, princess. Drink the damn water. I don't like the taste of water. Drink the water. Are you kidding me? And don't add chemicals to the water. It was like, add this to the... No. Drink the water. Figure it out. Get used to it. Figure it out. Don't say I don't drink water because I don't like the taste of water. Set alarms and drink the water. I can't emphasize that. Those are excuses. I don't like the taste of water, or I can't force myself to drink too much water, or I pee too much. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Your body will adjust and adapt. Your bladder gets stronger. You don't pee every 5 minutes after a while. I can drink that whole thing and not pee once, 2.5 liters. But when I do, it's another story. And you know what? It's okay to pee. It gets you up off the couch, gets you up off the chair. Go pee. It gets rid of toxins. It's a good thing. There is some quasi-science there that might suggest that it's actually good for your metabolism to drink more water and pee more often because you're moving. There's a double side. There's 2 things there. One, I'm forcing you to drink more water, which is good for everybody. 2, it's getting you up to go pee, so you're moving more, so it's a little bit of exercise, burning a little more calories. So there is a method to my madness. Drink the water. Anyways, bit of a rant today on Treadmill Talks. Bottom line is no excuses. For every person, and I've said this a million times, for every person that gives me an excuse as to why they can't take care of their health first, as to why they can't exercise, as to why they can't eat healthy, I can give you hundreds of examples of people in the same situation that you're in, or worse, who's doing it. I can give you hundreds of examples of people who were more out of shape, who had more children, who worked more hours, who had a busier life, who had every excuse known to man, who crushed it. It's time for you to take the excuses, crumple them up, toss it out the window, and start today on the new version of you. My goal is to help as many people as I possibly can become the best versions of themselves. Starts with you and starts today. Take care, guys.